Hello everyone, myself Sabri and I welcome you to our channel Solution Bridge Network and one-stop solution for all your Power Platform tutorials. Hey data warriors, ever feel trapped in a sea of static SharePoint lists? Well, grab your mouse and channel your inner tech wizard because today you will learn how to transform your clunky list into a sleek interactive app. It's time to say goodbye to endless scrolling and hello to custom views, interactive forms, and automation superpowers. I welcome to the future of app development. Today we are diving headfast into the world of Power Apps, where anyone, from a coding newbie to a seasoned pros, can unleash their inner app maker. In this video, we are building the very first Power App from scratch. That's right. No matter your background, you will be crafting a fully functional app by end of this adventure. Before we head into the development, we'll take a glimpse of what we're gonna build today. So this is how your fully functional app looks like. This lists down all the entries available in the SharePoint. You have option to search the items. You can refresh. You can sort. You can add the entries by clicking this plus. You can fill in the details. You can click on save to submit the item. You have a privilege to view the informations of the item, delete the item, and edit the item as well. The app, what we have seen now, can be built in two different ways. One is via the PowerApps interface, and other one is via the SharePoint built-in options. Let's take a look on how to create this app in both the ways today. Now, let's create a very first app via the PowerApps interface. Before we get into the development, I would like to show you the SharePoint list which I'm going to use as my source. Let me take you to the SharePoint interface where my list is hosted. So user management is my list and I have name, email, zip code, image URL as the individual columns. Image URL is nothing but the individual images associated with this line entry. Let's get back to the Power App interface and start our development. If you are new, you can get into this site by hitting the URL make.powerapps.com. Once you are in, you can click on create and then select the SharePoint option to proceed. Upon selection, you can see that Power Apps is looking for the existing connections which is available. I already have my SharePoint connection. I can select it to proceed. If you are not able to find your SharePoint connection, you can create it by clicking on plus new connection and look out for SharePoint in the available list and click on create. Here, system will ask you to authenticate your credentials and on successful authentication, you have your SharePoint connection created. So let's get back and select the existing SharePoint connection. On selection, you can observe that Power App lists down all the active SharePoint sites which I have access to. Now you need to select the site where your user management list is hosted. So it is available in the Power Apps and I'm selecting that and this will list down all the lists available in that specific site. So we have only user management, select that and click on connect. Here, the Power App does the magic. It will create a fully functional three-pager intuitive app for us. Let's wait to see it in action. Congratulations, everyone. Your very first Power App is ready. So, as said, we have a three-pager app ready. We have a browse screen, we have a detail screen, and we have an edit screen. You might have seen the individual images associated with this line item in our glimpse video. We'll be adding that shortly. And we will increase the font size a bit more so that the entries will be readable. To achieve that, you need to expand the browse screen one and select the browse gallery one option. On selection, you'll see the properties getting opened on your right side and select for the layout which has an image associated with it. So I'm going with the layout which has image, title and subtitle. You can observe that your gallery structure is getting modified. Now you need to increase the width of the gallery container. Let's select the gallery container of the individual line item and increase it so that we can accommodate 5 to 6 entries in one page. Increase the image bit more, adjust the title and subtitle so that it will not overlap with the image. Since you have selected the title and subtitle, you can set the font size here. I'm setting it to 18. Our next task is to link this image URL, what we have in our site, to this image. Select that and look out for the image property in this drop down and type a simple code which says this item dot the column name where our image URL is available. So in our case, it's same the image URL, this item dot image URL. Now you can observe the images are available. So let's play the app and see it in action. Here you will be able to find all the entries available in the SharePoint. You can use the search items to look for any available entry, and you can use this refresh to refresh the list, sort, and you have a privilege to add a new entry. Let's try creating a new item. I have filled in my basic details and I'm clicking on this check mark to have this entry submitted. Great, our SharePoint list has refreshed. Let's use the search item and type in the name and look out if the entry what we have added is available. There you go. The newly added entry is available. You can use this small indicator to view the complete information of the line item, and you have an additional privilege here to edit and delete the entries as well. As said earlier, this is the one way of creating the app. Now let's create the same app from the SharePoint interface. So I have already opened my user management SharePoint list, and you can observe there are few built-in options available in the SharePoint. We're going to use one among them. So select integrate, go with Power Apps and create an app option. Let's key in first tab as the name and click on create. Now Power App is connecting the SharePoint and creating the same level of app what we have created in the previous instance. Let's wait. Here it comes. So you can see we have browse, detail and edit screen which is already available in a previously created version. Now I request everyone to add the individual image URLs and increase the font size to make the letters readable. If you need the same list what I have used for your practice, you can find the link in the description. See you everyone in the next video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe our channel, hit the like button and press the bell icon for our new video alerts.